Great. So I'm seeing around some more attendees still joining. So I welcome all the people who are taking out some time on this beautiful Sunday morning to attend this session. And the intent is to keep it short and sweet, as I was telling you. So friends, as you are seeing in the screen, it says that auto conversion, that is future to option, index to option. So friends, basically, this software, which is called Algosys, it's a web-based algo trading platform. We have introduced a new feature in it, and the new feature says that if you are a strategist, of you, if you are following a strategy using any of the smart charting platform, you will be able to convert a signal from index to option or future to option. What I mean to say is, you may be seeing it in futures chart. There are many people who do correlation sort of a trading. They will see index, they will see how Nifty is moving in spot, and depending on how Nifty is moving in spot, they may intend to take a trade in future or intend to take a trade in option. So that is the intent of this cool feature that we have introduced, especially keeping in mind the need of the retail traders, because we all know right now that peak margin, phase 2 has been implemented since 1st of March, and this feature we had introduced on that eve of 1st of March, where we had asked our people, whoever, there are a couple of strategies that we also have and a couple of people who follow. So we have asked them that if anyone is interested to opt for a switchover between future to option, they can do so. At the same time, there are many users who are currently using it, thoroughly using it, and they are finding this feature really, really beneficial. So with this, I will start this session. I have set the context, and while setting the context, I can see that clock is ticking to 11:06. I can see the number of participants also increasing still. It's touching 75. So I'm hoping that maybe more than 100 people will be joining this and will be getting the benefit out of this session. If you are already seeing the chat window, in the chat window, there is a link that I have just pasted. It's a URL, https://algosys.co.in/ALICEBLUE. So friends, please keep this link handy, because today in this process, we will be doing a process during this session. We will be encouraging you to open, register yourself into this portal, into the Algosys portal. And after you register yourself into the portal, you will be getting all the initial information that is required for you. And after that, we will also encourage you to take a trial, a 7 days trial, which is not a paper trading sort of a thing. It is basically a full 100% tool feature that is given to you completely for free. Algosys is sort of a trialware. That's what we believe in. By trialware, we mean that you should be trying it first. If you are happy, if you are, comfortable using this platform, only then you should be using it. Only then you should be subscribing to it. Okay. So with this, I'm proceeding with my presentation. As I mentioned, that we are Traders Destination Academy LLP. We are a registered entity by the government, and the logo that you are seeing, Algosys, that is also even registered by the government. So we are a 100% legal entity, and we are 4 partners in the company. My name is Samrat Chaudhary. I'm the founder of Traders Destination Academy. Initially, it was Traders Destination, just a YouTube channel. And then from there, we had grown, and now today we are standing as a LLP. I have my partners and the directors in this call, Mr. Ashish Chakravarti. You will see his name in the invite as well. He handles operations for Traders Destination Academy and Algosys. Whoever will be subscribing to Algosys directly or indirectly will be coming across Mr. Ashish, because his team, along with him, takes care of all the day in day out challenge, all the operational activities. We have 2 other partners, Mr. Nitin. Mr. Nitin is our technology guy. He is the director of Traders Destination Academy, and he is the brain behind this technological implications of Algosys. And we have Mr. Mandar. He takes care of the training vertical as well as the the strategy development vertical of Algosys. As I said you, that we are Traders Destination, and these are the various things that we do. Algosys is our SaaS platform, or whatever you say, software as a service platform. It's a subscription based model that we give. In addition to that, we do have strategy coding division, where we have a dedicated team of people who had helped people to code their strategies. And so far, in the span of like last 6 months, we have developed more than 300 strategies for the people. There are people who come to us, they have their own set of like rules using which they want to code their strategy, and we can help them do that coding in AmiBroker or MT4, or like Python, or like anything, TradingView, wherever the person wants to. We have that team dedicated who is sitting over there. Algosys definitely is something that I will be talking a lot more in this session. We do have a smart cloud system which is called TDA Cloud. Now, if you are having some knowledge about algo trading, you must be knowing that algo as a platform, okay, needs electricity and internet to run, okay? Because say for example, you are running your AmiBroker, in your laptop in your house, and there is not a support, not a strong power supply, not a strong internet supply. Then what will happen when the disconnection will happen? At that point of time, if any signal comes, you will miss that signal. That's the reason we recommend that you should be using a VPS when you are using algo trading sort of a setup. But again, Algosys over here is a beautiful tool over here, because Algosys do not need any VPS of its own. So this, yeah, definitely we have a vertical to sell VPS. Whoever is interested in taking a VPS from us, we can give it to you. But Algosys is designed completely cloud-based, completely web-based. If you are trading, if you are having your own strategy built in TradingView, and if you are doing it with Algosys, you will not require any VPS, because both are cloud-based. If you are having something like AmiBroker, or you are having MT4 or something like that, then definitely you will require to have a VPS on which you will be hosting that smart chatting platform, and only after that you will be able to uh, send that signal to Algosys. Algosys on its own will not require any VPS or any laptop or any sort of a thing to catch the signal that you are sending from there. Okay, so gradually I will come to it. And like as I was showing this slide, this is the disclaimer side, that no matter whatever I speak over here, no matter what Traders Destination Academy LLP or Team Algosys says to you, speaks to you, you must know that trading in stock market involves lots of risk, and we over here is a technology platform provider, which is Algosys. We do have certain strategies also for people to just understand and see how it works, to understand the functionality of Algosys. But if you are trading in any of the strategies of Traders Destination or your own, or like no matter from whoever you buy in the internet, please be careful. Seek advice from your financial advisor, and only then you should be trading in stock market, because it involves a lot of risk. So friends, with this, I am taking you to this logo of Algosys. There is a thought behind this process. Algosys, it means it's an algorithmic system, Algosys, which gives you control. There are various algorithmic systems available across the world, in which you do not have a control. You just enter into a trade. You are asked to either switch it on once a day, or maybe once a week, or something like that. You enter into it, and after that you have no control on it. You don't know where your account is going, how it is going, how many trades are getting taken place, and you completely have no access to it unless you log into your original broker portal. And after logging into your broker trading terminal or broker portal, you are actually switching it off, or like doing something so that you are not you will be in a position to not to take any trade for that day, right? So that's why we in Traders Destination Academy believe in empowering the retailer trader, empowering the person who is trading, and hence this, in the logo itself we had given this button which represents that. This is definitely cloud based, and hence the image over there on the top which shows cloud. It is an API bridge. Now what is an API bridge? Basically, to run an algo setup, you need to have a application programming interface between the broker terminal, between the broker setup and yours, right? So in this case, ALICEBLUE is providing this API. Now this is basically a web-based API bridge. using which you will be able to take trade. As I mentioned, it believes in empowering you, and we believe in Traders Destination that if you are following any strategy, but if you are following that with consistency, which is having a standard and a good risk to reward, from a strategy point of view, growth is definitely going to come. So here, growth means your financial growth, your wealth growth, your growth as a trader, as a strategist, as an investor, whatever you say. So this is about Algosys. This is what the logo means. I thought it is essential because if you understand what is the meaning behind this logo, you will understand what is the thought behind developing this. So today in this session, we are going to talk about only three things. We are going to talk about how you will be able to take a completely free trial and test this Algosys for a week at no cost, how you will be able to set up your strategy, and definitely the subject, right, which says that you can convert from future to option or option index to option. We will show that as well to you, how you will be in a position to convert that in your system and successfully take trades. So friends, as you know that today is Sunday, market is not working. That's why what I did as a prep for this call, I had done a small recording during the live market hour on the third step over here, where I am showing you that how you will be able to place a trade in futures chart. And after placing that trade in the futures chart, it will get auto converted to the options corresponding strike price, whatever you want, in the money, out the money, or at the money, whatever you want, it will get converted into that. And accordingly, that play order will be placed, right? So before I proceed with this step from here, I will request all of you, because I'm seeing many new people joining in the group. I welcome you all. Kindly see the chat window. In the chat window, I have pasted an URL, which is https://algosys.co.in/ALICEBLUE. Kindly click that URL, and the moment you click on that URL, you will be landing into this page. Okay, this page will open in front of you, the one that I am sharing on my screen right now. Kindly click over here if you have already registered for Algosys, if you have already seen this to the trade school and the trade store, and you have already taken once trial, you will not be able to take another trial, because trial is limited to one user for 7 days only. So if you have not taken, just click here to register. There is a link over here at the bottom. Click here to register. Please click here to register. Fill in your email ID, name, mobile number. Kindly give a valid email ID and a valid mobile number, because there is an authentication process that is going to happen. And during that process, you will be getting a code in that email ID, which you have to use to register. Okay. So if you have already registered, definitely you can sign in over here. I am just using a ID that probably I would have used to register. Okay, it says that I am not registered yet. Okay, let me use some other ID. Okay, so this is the ID with which I have already registered, and hence my request to you all is just fill in that quick form, and after you fill in the quick form, you will be able to land into this page. So this is the home page. In the home page, you will be seeing all the features that we have in Algosys. It's algo trading on the cloud. You can do replica trading using it. We have a fail-safe risk management mechanism in Algosys. We have a built-in money management feature over here. Various features are here which you can do it, and definitely this offer for you all, although it is priced at 1,000 rupees, but if you opt to open a fresh account with Traders Destination, you will be getting it at a 50% discount, plus you will be getting multiple other benefits being part of the Traders Destination Academy family. The cloud VPS, if any one of you are interested, we offer it at a like a inaugural price of like only 750 rupees. You can get that. So here it is, and once you are happy, you can scroll through this section. There are various sections over here. All you have to do is click on Algosys free trial that is mentioned over here, right? The moment you click on this, okay, this is a sort of confirmation from you. You have to click on yes, and the moment you click on yes, it will say that your trial is activated. I want all of you, there are close to 100 people now in this session. I request all of you to please do this step along with me. Click on the start trading button. Take a trial of Algosys. The moment you do this, you will be receiving an email in your email ID, which will give you, send you a welcome kit. And in that welcome kit, there will be details on how you should be using Algosys, what you have to do, what are the features you have to do, and a complete guide on what is required to be done. So as I told you, friends, because again there are a few new people who are joining in, they would have missed slightly a beginning part of the session. That's why I'm telling you, Algosys is a trial where, when it says it's a trial where, it means that you are given 100% access to this tool, thorough access for 7 days. Try it, use it whichever way you want, and only if you are satisfied, then subscribe, or else there is always a scope of improvement. Great. So with this, if you want to subscribe, you can just click on this button and you will be able to renew the subscription or take the subscription. This section over here, which says make your own algo. So now this, as I told you, that we had so far developed more than 300 algos for our people, like for the people who approached us from various part of the world, not only restricted to India. There are many people who had requested us to do their coding, and we helped them. And the count is more than 300. So if you have your own strategy, if you believe in it, and if you want to create your own strategy, it's just a click away. You have to just submit a request by clicking on this link. You have to fill in the details over here. You have to call out what is exactly needed, what are the criteria that you want. And once you submit, you will be required to pay a consultancy fee of rupees 100 only. Okay. And this 100 rupees is going to be adjusted with you with whatever final quotation comes to you. So when I say it's 7,000, 7,000 is the starting fees of any strategy coding. Now you pay 7,000. If after seeing, evaluating it, we can tell you that okay, this is your strategy is going to cost 7,000 rupees. This 100 rupees is the initial fees that will be adjusted with that 7,000. So you have to pay the remaining balance of 6,000. So that's how it works. Cool. So now with this, let me now come to the most interesting part of this session, which is like how you are actually going to convert a signal from future to option or index to option. And that's the reason, friends, I was actually asking you that you should be clicking on this link, because until and unless you actually click on the URL and you do not take a trial, you will not be able to see that feature. I want you to see that feature. I want you to do what I'm doing right now, so that you can get a live feel of how it works, and like how beautifully you can actually work on it. Okay, so I hope you have seen by the process. I mean, by the time I'm speaking all this, you would have received an email automatically in the registered email ID with one OTP into it. You would have registered it, confirmed yourself with that OTP, and after that, you would be in a position to actually log into this page which says login to Algosys, right? So here is the page which says trade.algosys.co.in. From here, please be very attentive. Please focus your attention over here so that I can guide you through the steps. It's very easy, friends. There are many people who would be trading in algo for the first time, and we in Traders Destination believe in making things simple. We believe in simplicity, and for that purpose, we kept in mind the retail traders primarily. Definitely, that kept in mind the pro traders also, because for a person who is keen on doing a strategy like USD index and convert it into options and that sort of complicated things, you need to know what an option is. You need to understand what is the risk involved in it. You cannot straight away get into it and start, like using an option feature right from day one without understanding. So hence I say that Algosys is designed in a manner it is going to cater to the retail traders, the beginners. At the same time, it is also going to help the pro traders. So the same email ID that I had used, let me use the same ID to log in. And as I am logging in, as you are logging in, you will be seeing this screen right in front of you, which will say that this disclaimer, right? That when you are subscribing, you know that technology failure can happen anytime. Some few days back last week, there was a crash in National Stock Exchange, and the stock market was on hold from 10:40 a.m. till evening 4 p.m. Right. So there is no guarantee of any technology, that any technology can fail anytime. So that's a risk, because whenever there is a technology, there is always a factor that is there. Whenever you are trading in stock market, there is definitely a situation that is there. There are days when you will see that the brokers will be cutting down the leverages. Brokers will be squaring off at a earlier time as compared to the time that they are supposed to do. Some brokers will be forcefully even like squaring off the trade if you are in a like a not so comfortable sort of a situation. So there are various hassles, there are various pros and cons that is always there, and hence we say that yeah, definitely Algosys works 99.9% of the time till the time that situation is steady. If there is a technical glitch, that may happen, but the frequency, some reason why technical glitch is happening due to Algosys is very less. If there is a technology, there has to be a technology failure. That is the reality that you have to accept, and we all have to accept it. Okay, so you have to accept this, and after accepting this, you can submit this field, and the moment you submit this, you will be able to log into this portal. Now see, you are seeing this written over here, your connection with ALICEBLUE is good. So this will appear only when you have logged in, and after logging into this portal for the first time, you have clicked on this button over here. Okay, so when you will be logging in for the first time and you will be clicking on this button over here, it will be a orange colored button which will say log in to ALICEBLUE. And once you click, it will take you to the ALICEBLUE login page. You have to fill in your ALICEBLUE details and credentials, right? Your ALICEBLUE login ID, password, and that. Once you do that, it will start reflecting you the amount of capital that you have kept in this account over here, starting capital. Automatically, it will fetch this information from your trading portal. And the moment you see this, it is going to, you will be, like you will understand that yeah, this is the amount reflecting over here. It means that the connection is built successfully now with the ALICEBLUE API and Algosys, right? Now, as I was telling you that we in Traders Destination try to focus, the motto of Algosys is to make it simple. Okay, that's all. We kept it very, very simple. As a user, you will be getting two strategy tags that will come to you in your email, that would have definitely reached you by now. You can use those two strategy tags to trade in various ways that you want to. Okay, now let me try to cover these things like margin per trade, risk per trade, number of lots. Now this field over here, this one field is going to act in three ways. Now I'm sure you know that what is the difference between margin per trade and risk per trade, but still I would like to take an opportunity to explain you what it is about. Now say for example, you have entered a trade in a buy. Okay, like you have entered in a trade and your entry price, okay, in that trade is rupees 100. Okay, maybe the entry price is, let's take it like this, 145. Okay, this is the entry price when you are trading. You have kept a margin, and the margin is, okay, let me write it here. You have kept a margin of, say for example, 50,000. So this means that the number of stocks that this trade is going to trade is 50,000 divided by 145, that is 344 stocks. It cannot take in fraction, right? So you will be trading with 344 stocks whenever you are entering into a trade. So this becomes when you trade from margin. When we say that risk, this margin per trade, it means that. Okay, this is one style of trading. The second style of trading is that you are seeing a chart, right? And in the chart, what you are doing is, you know that okay, there is a fixed stop loss that you want to take. Maybe you are doing a simple range breakout strategy. You are trading once the first 15 minutes of the day candle range breaks. Now, in this sort of a situation, the price of the system, be it a future, be it a option, or be it a stock, the price of the product will not be essential, because whenever you do this sort of a trading, what you do, you see the high of the candle, you see the low of the candle, or maybe whatever, like I'm just giving an example. Basically you calculate your risk, and maybe the stock price is same, 145 rupees was the high, low was say for example 142, and so the difference, the delta between the risk is coming to around 3 rupees, and you know that your risk for this trade on this given day is 3 rupees. and you want to take a risk of, say for example, only 2000 rupees each day, I mean each trade, right? So one trade that will trigger should not incur you a loss of 2000 rupees. If this is the logic that you have built in, then this becomes over here as risk per trade. Okay, so risk per trade, if you're doing this, what will be the quantity of stocks that you are trading with? 2000 divided by 3, that is equal to 666. See, the same setup, probably you are using the same stock, probably you are using, but if you are using a risk per margin, like basically margin per trade, you will be entering with the quantity of 344 units. If you are doing the same thing as risk per trade, you will be entering with the quantity of 666 units. And definitely, in case if you are trading in Nifty or Bank Nifty, it doesn't need to say that Nifty comes with a lot size of 75, Bank Nifty comes with a lot size of 25, and each of the stocks has their own lot sizes, right? To keep life simpler, we had mentioned the number of lots. You just have to mention the number over here. You do not have to sit, say for example, you are trading with 17 lots of Nifty. So what you have to do? 17 multiplied by 75, that is equal to how much? Can you tell it manually if I ask you in a fraction of a second? No, because our maths are not so strong. So 17 multiplied by 75 means 1275. So if you want to trade with 17 lots of Nifty, you have to, like people, what we saw so far or in any of the broker terminal, we have to mention this number 1275. But for us to make life simpler, we just need to write 17 over here if we are trading with 17 lots of Nifty. Okay, as I told you, that Algosys believes in simplicity. Okay, so now with this, the next section is going to be how you are actually able to set up your strategy. So friends, I'm sure by now I'm seeing more than 100 people are there in this call who is listening to me. Thanks a lot for your interest once again, because it's a Sunday morning, 11:30 a.m. and you have taken out time from your family to devote over here, and I want you to get the best result out of it. Hence my request to you, please do a complete utilization of this 30 minutes time and use this very wisely in doing like the following the steps that I'm doing. As I showed you some time back how you will be able to take a trial, please take a trial, and after taking a trial, now I'm going to show you how you can do your settings in the settings page. So once you log in, this is the very basic thing that is in front of you. Now strategy management page is here. So you will be getting some two or three two strategy codes. You can create your own strategy code if needed. Here, I'm just going to focus on this one strategy code over here that I have here, right? You have to click on edit. The moment you click on edit, you can give any display name. Okay, so I can give any display name. So ALICEBLUE webinar F2O session, whatever I'm putting. Okay, doesn't matter. Whatever name is suitable for you, you can put, and you need to select the strategy type. It can be NSE. NSE means basically you are dealing in cash. NFO is future. CDS you can do if you're doing in commodities. You have to select MCX. You have to select NFO. After that, you have to select the product type. Now, what is a product type? When you enter into a trade, you can either use a MIS order, you can use a cover order, bracket order, or NRML order. So whatever is the order type for you, you can select that suits you as per your strategy. Whoever is the vendor, you can select. And friends, see, say for example, I'm seeing um, trading view, and in trading view I am seeing the chart of Nifty. Now in trading view, Nifty can be named differently. If you are seeing Valvenet or some other broker, like a data vendor, there maybe the name is different. It is like Nifty hyphen I, for example, in Valvenet. In True Data, it may be Nifty dot NFO, something like that, right? DDFL, it can be different. So again, I know that as a trader, what we do, we keep seeing the data vendors, we keep testing one vendor to the other, and we keep, like we feel that okay, let's try this vendor this time, let's try the other vendor the other month to see that whose data is more smoother and whose data is more faster. So what we can do is you every time have to keep changing the symbol names. Say for example, you are trading in like 50 stocks and 50 stocks are having a different symbol name. Every time you may require to change the symbol name which is provided by that specific data vendor. So that's why to make life even more simpler, you have to just pick up the name of the data vendor that is appearing over here. all these data vendors that you are seeing over here are compatible with Algosys platform. So say for example, you are doing in trading view, click on trading view. If you are doing in crew data, click on crew data. Valnet, for example, you click on Valnet, whichever data source you want. The moment you do this, okay, the moment you do this, click on save. So this will be done. Now, one more thing, this blue box over here, trade in option based on index / future, right? So this is something, if you click, it will mean that for this specific strategy code, you are going to use this functionality of conversion from index or future to option, right? So you have to do this. Now this setup you have to do only once. You need not do it every time, okay? Only the first time you set it up, only the first time you set up your system, you need to do this. Rest is done. Now I'm coming to this important thing over here. Now say for example, what I did over here in my strategy management is TDA test 03. In TDA test 03, I have clicked on edit. Okay, I have provided a name over here, future to option. I have selected the product, that is NFO. I have selected that yes, I'm going to take MIS, and my, say for example, trading view is my vendor name, and I have to click on this over here which says trade in option based on index future, and I click on save. That is one step of configuring it. And then comes the most important part, where we are doing the option mapping. So a person who trades in option, there are various ways, right? What we do, if you're doing a simple option buying strategy, whenever there is a buy coming in your futures chart or in your index chart, you are going to buy buy call, right? Now again, when you are buying a call, when you are buying a CE, there are various things that you can do. You can buy, like if this example I'm showing you, this is the alert, it came already over here. You can pick up which symbol you want. Say for example, I'm doing in, okay, everyone talks about bank nifty, let me talk about nifty, because personally I prefer nifty more than bank nifty. So I'm going to show this example to you in nifty as well right now. So alert symbol is, say for example, nifty, and what could be the alert size, alert side? Either you will get a buy or you will get a sell, right? In a trade, I mean, your setup will be either telling that you are going to enter into a long entry, which is a buy, and it can be a short entry, which is a sell. So if you are getting a buy LE, what you are going to do? Are you going to buy? Are you going to sell? Now there are various combination that can happen. As per future, if you are getting a price which is a buy, you can do a buy on your CE at a desired expiry of weekly or monthly at a desired distance. By a desired distance, I mean the strike price. Again, to keep life simple, you need not type in the, you need not have to type in the, like the figure. So today market price, maybe this is the option chain of Nifty, and if I'm seeing, I think there is a net lag. So if I am seeing the option chain of Nifty, you will see that there are various strike gaps that appears, right? So there is some net lag, no problem. I will show it in some time. So if there is a, yeah, it's loading. Okay, see, so here currently it is at 15,000. So strike gap means -1. When you are doing a minus strike gap, it means, say for example, if you're getting into a long, it means you are in the money. So 15,000 is the current price, which is the current ATM. So -2 or -3 will mean 14,850. 14,850 is -3. 14,800 is -4. -1 means what? 14,950. That is in the money. What you have to do, if you want to trade in out of the money, just do +1 +2 +3. So 15,000 is the current one. So 15,050 is +1, this one is +2, this one is +3. Okay, now what you want to do, you want to buy in weekly or monthly. As simple as that. You just have to click, sorry, not this, yeah, weekly or monthly you have to select, and then this is the distance. The distance means 0 means at the money, -1 means in the money. I mean, not -1, minus anything, you can put -5 also if you are doing it in a strike gap of -5. If you want to do it at a strike gap of +5, you have to just type +5 out of them. Okay, to understand this, friends, you have to understand options, the basics of options. If you know how to trade in options, if you understand the basic option chain, if you understand what is CPE, what is put, what is called, then only you will be able to catch into this part of this presentation, which I am expecting that you all are, because that is what the subject of this session is today. So once you do this, you can save it. Okay, so like that you can map as many things as you want. Like for one movement in the futures chart, you want to buy LE. At the same time, you may want to sell put at a higher price. You can do that. You want to buy LE of multiple prices. You can do that. Whatever you want, you can keep on creating the rules and keep on adding over here, so that everything gets ready over here before the trigger is pressed, and Algosys will trigger the way it is supposed to trigger. Okay, so this is how you will be able to do the mapping on your own. It's quite easy. I hope now I will just take a pause before I show you a live recording of the session that I did in live market. If I'm not seeing any questions in the chat, like if there are any questions in the chat, please type in or raise your hand so that we can, like ask, unmute you and you can ask the question if you have. We are not seeing any raise of hand also. I hope, yeah, there are few raise of hand, but these are not recent ones. I think you have the functionality to unmute yourself to ask question. Mr. Gyaneshwar, I am unmuting you because you have raised a hand for a question. Do you have any question to ask? Okay, so friends, don't hesitate to ask any question. Like if you have any question in your mind, kindly type into the chat and we will be okay.
Hello.
Cool. Yeah, there is a question coming in. Yeah, please tell me.
Hello, sir. I am unable to register over your portal. I just chat. I have done a chat also on WhatsApp just
Oh,
now.
okay, no problem. So our team is going to help you if you are chatting in WhatsApp. What
No, but
problem you are?
I have registered it. Then it was asking me my mail ID. Then afterwards, when I filled it, the mail ID, the OTP didn't come to or over my mail.
Yeah,
Uh, they
it did
suggested
come.
me to register again, but after by doing that registration again, it is showing me that you are already registered. I am stuck up now.
Okay,
It
don't worry, we are going to help you. So it came into your spam mailbox, is it?
no spam. No mail was received by me.
Okay, so can
The
you check
OTP
your
was not
spam mail
received
also?
by me, but your system is saying that you have already registered, but I am not registered now.
Yeah, so it may be because that you received it and it says that you would have not used it. So don't worry, we are going to help you on this. It's a very minor issue. So
Okay, sir.
in WhatsApp, our ops team is there. They will help you.
Okay.
Okay, any other question, friends? Cool. So let me take to the next section. I'm sure that's exactly what you have been waiting for. And as I told you that today is not a live day, that's why I did a small recording during a live hour when the trading was on. And this is something that I'm going to show you what I did on this day. This was, I think, 1st of March, and this is a simple setup. Okay, just let me make it in full screen so that I can explain you what I'm trying to say. Okay, I had used trading view. You can see the trading view in front of you. This is the trading view login. On the left hand side, what you are seeing are maybe your studies, right? Like this is in Nifty, and say for example, this is just for a demonstration purpose. I'm showing it to you. This is a study of Nifty that we do. We give our views on Nifty every day before the market hours in our traders destination channel, Telegram channel, and I will also ping the link of that traders destination channel to you in the end so that you can definitely register. I mean, definitely join the channel and see how it works. And here this day again we had given some levels, like given some views to our viewers over there. More than 1,000 people are there who are there in our Telegram channel. The logic is simple, like just right now don't get into the strategy part, just think about the setup that I'm showing in front of you. See that green means I'm going to buy, black means I can either buy or I can short, orange means this line I need to only short. Okay, so usually whenever we design any strategy, whoever does a strategy as a strategist, they will be doing something like that. They will be having some set of rules, and only when that set of rules follows, then that is going to happen. Now this is a semi-automated sort of a day. When I did not do so that I can show it to my people what exactly how you can do it using trading. Okay, so I will just play it, and this the right hand side of the section that you are seeing over here, these are the lines, the horizontal lines or the trend lines that you can do in trading view, using which you can decide to trade. And I prefer like I mean the for the beauty of you all to understand, for the benefit of you all to understand, we had kept various line colors and styles. It means when I'm using a thick green line over here, it means that the candle should come and close above this thick green line. Only then the buy will get triggered. When I'm doing a thin green line over here like this, it means that whenever the price is going to touch this line, I'm going to enter into a buy. This dotted line over here again means that this is going to be my target. For example, this dotted line, the moment this dotted line is getting touched, my profit will be booked. And this dashed line that you are seeing, the dashed green line that you are seeing, is the stop loss line, which means again that, say for example, you have traded something at whatever price, and like the stop loss is there. So maybe depending on your strategy, if you may think that the moment it touches, your stop loss will be booked. So if you want that, you can do it accordingly in your system. If you want that, no, my stop loss will not be booked immediately, because there is a concept of shadow hunting, stop loss hunting, or whatever you say. So that sort of a situation may happen, and due to that sort of a situation, it can be that your stop loss may get saved. So accordingly, you can do it in trading view or in AFL on whichever strategy. That's the way you write your strategy, right? So you can do that. So now here, the intent is, again, you can see over here, it is Nifty index future. So in index future, this is a setup that is forming when the price is touching this black line. And this is exactly where, now I have just played the video so that you can see. So the moment any candle is going to get a close over this black line, over and above this black line, that's the point of time we are going to take a buy. There is some network lag, I guess. Just give me one sec. I want to make it into. Okay, yeah. So I think this is a little better. So see, this green line is touching over there. The moment it is touching over there, see, we can see on the left hand side of the screen that the price is running. The candle has not yet closed. You can see that this Nifty chart is in 2 minutes time frame, and you can see on the right hand side screen that the time remaining to close is 4 seconds more, right? I have just paused my screen. So which means if at the end of this 4 minutes, if this candle manages to close above this green line on the right hand side, only then the buy will be triggered. Okay, and see, alert on Nifty 1, you can see over here, LE on close above has come. Okay, the buy have triggered. Where are we taking this? We are seeing it in Nifty future, right? So if we are seeing it in Nifty future, what is our setting that we just did, that I showed you, that I will be doing it in Nifty future, but the conversion, this will be converted into options, and in option it will be able to place a trade. And friends, it's not only that you are going to place it only in option, you can place it in both future as well as in option. Okay, so you can write a code in such a manner over here that you will be seeing a chart in future, the trade will get triggered in both future as well as option. Okay, so this day on this trade, this is exactly what I was doing when I was trying to tell my people that, see, this is exactly how you are going to place a trade using trading view. This dashed line is kept over here, that is going to take care of the stop loss at a maybe at a desired place, what where you want. And in the next section, as I speak, I will be switching my screen and I will be showing it to you that for this specific trade, while you have placed the order in future, it has taken over here, you can see, okay, 14,700 CE, right? So this is the order that got placed when you had taken that trade over here. Okay, now as I told you that -2 strike gap was the thing that I had taken that day. So this was the option chain of that very moment, and -2 strike gap means 14,700 in the money. You can see over here that the trade is taken in future, and in the corresponding option, if you are seeing, it is taken at 14,700 CE in the money, right? In Algosys, as I was telling you, that we had a beautiful functionality, easy functionality for you as a trader, because we want to empower you. And that functionality is something that you are seeing right in front of your eyes over here on the right hand corner. Okay, there are various X you can see. So say for example, you are trading in these two strategies, right? This strategy is algo, for example, I mean, this setup that you are seeing, this person who is trading in two strategies. One strategy is algo Aladdin, the second one is magnificent Nifty, future to option. That's the name of the strategy. Now in algo Aladdin, say for example, you are running at a loss of 23 rupees. Here you are running at a loss of at a profit of 225 rupees, like that. Now at any given point of time, if you want to exit any trade, the beauty of Algosys is just by one click you can do that. You need not log into your broker terminal to do any such things. You just have to click. Say for example, you are done with Ideal Housing's 11 rupees profit. Just click on X. The moment you click on X, at whatever price, market price it is, it will go off. I say at whatever market price it is. It doesn't mean that at 11.25 only it will go off, because by the time you press a click, within that fraction of a second, price may fluctuate. It may be in favor of you, it may be in not in favor of you, but whatever is the price, at that price you will be able to put it off. Similarly, if you are managing like 3, 4, 5 strategies you are playing with, and if you have an appetite in a manner that, okay, no matter whatever is the thing, if I have put in like some 1 lakh rupees or 2 lakh rupees of capital, and on that I am okay with a day profit of like 2,000 rupees or 3,000 rupees, all you have to do is just click over here. Okay, at the top, you just click over here, and all the trades will get squared off. Okay, in a strategy. So let me now again play it to show you that how this trade was placed using TradingView, and at the same time the same trade was placed in a different account where it was taken in future. See, Nifty 21 March future, the same trade was triggered through Algosys in one account. It is taken uh, in option, and in the other account it was taken in future, right? So this is the intent of this, and definitely there are a couple of other things that I wanted to show you over here, that as I told you, that the moment it touches over here, you are going to book. The moment this dotted line, the dashed line over here is touched, it may not book. I mean, it may not, it is not going to book, because that's how the strategy is designed. Or maybe you can use the formulas here. When I say strategy, it means this is exactly what you can do or you are doing, right? So yeah, I think so. That's all for the time being, because this is exactly what I wanted to cover during this session. Now I would be open for questions. Hope you understood what we are trying to say for so long. The intent over here is to show you how the functionality between the two works smoothly.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
please. I think there is a question coming up.
Hello.
Yeah, please tell me.
Sir, I have one strategy
Yeah.
uh, which I want to get it developed by your team, so that I will be able to trade in options from future chart.
Okay. You are
Uh,
welcome.
there, that strategy works on 5 minute time frame,
Great. You
and it
can.
is and it is
Yeah.
on futures chart through on Bank Nifty and Nifty, both index
Got it,
options.
got it. So we
Strategy
are
is
always
there.
there to help you. As I told you that we had, like more than there are 300 people for whom we had helped in developing their strategies. Only request to you is just as I showed it to you, log into this page over here. That is trade. algosys.co.in/ALICEBLUE, the one that I just pinned in the chat. And after you log in over here, there is a build your own strategy page already provided. Click on that, this option, go down. There is this option over here which
Okay.
says make your own algo. Just click on make your own algo. The moment you click on make your own algo, we will be able to understand. My team will get in touch with you in like 24 working hours, and
Okay.
here you will be able to mention what you want. Like, say for example, you want to make it in AMI broker, you can select AMI broker. If it is an indicator based strategy, you can write indicator. uh, you can specify a time frame also if you want. Okay, now what is the
Okay.
long entry condition? So whatever is the long entry condition, say for example there, you can try to explain it in simple words, like if
Basically,
it's an
basically,
indicator.
basically, candle setup is there on which if it is crosses above that candle, and we will be buying the call option and selling the put option, like
Perfect.
future synthetic future. It would be
Yeah,
there.
so see, this is how Algosys is going to help you also, because if you are actually approaching any programmer, even we also, I mean, we don't regret saying that when till the time this feature of auto conversion from feature to option was not introduced in Algosys, whenever any client used to ask us, because definitely this looks so complicated, right? You are trading in future, accordingly there is going to be three more trades placed. One is going to be at option, the other is going to be C, other is going to be P. So to design that kind of a thing and test it also, it requires a lot of effort. Now this
No,
is
no,
going
sir,
to
sir, sir,
uh,
sir. The trades will be done in options only. Future
no
on
problem.
future
Yeah,
chart only will be considered.
great, great. So you can call out whatever you want over here, and accordingly, just you have to submit this request. If you have some photograph of the chart setup, for us to
Okay,
understand, you can do that also.
one thing which I want to know is that the chart which we going to access from where can we trade on trading view chart?
Yeah, definitely. Why not? You can trade in TradingView chart also. If you want us to write that code in PineScript, we can help you writing in PineScript.
Okay, okay, sir. So it will be connected with my Alice Blue account, na? In that
Yeah,
case.
your ALICEBLUE account, and you need to switch on the TradingView in the morning. You need to switch on Algosys in the morning and close it. No need of any VPS, because when you are trading using TradingView, TradingView is purely cloud based. Algosys is
So
also purely.
is there any chart services from Algosys itself?
Chart services means strategies.
No, no, no. Like the access for chart. Instead of trading view, can I get the chart access from Algosys?
No, no, no. So far that functionality is not developed. So far it is just
Okay.
a algo based
Okay.
bridge.
So I am having my ID over the trading view itself. So I
Yeah,
will be using it. That would be
sure.
that would work, na?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfectly, this will work.
Okay, okay,
Thank you for your interest. We will look
okay.
forward
Thank
to talk more. Thanks.
Okay, sir. Once this registration problem gets rectified, then I will be submitting my request for the strategy to be built.
Yeah, yeah. That will be
Okay.
taken. Don't worry. Okay. So, any more questions, friends? Anybody? As I promised you that I am not going to take the full of 1 hour, so I'm sticking to my promise. I ended the session at 11:50, and we are 2 minutes short of 12 now. Like, if any questions is there, please feel free to ask the questions, or just ping us in our WhatsApp number. We are at WhatsApp. We are in Telegram, and I'm going to type in the Telegram channel link. It is t.me. That's the Telegram traders destination. Okay, so traders destination t.me/traders destination is the link of our Telegram channel, and that's the channel where we share our, I should be showing this, I guess. Let me show it to you so that you can not land into some wrong channel. I'm just sharing my screen. So this is how it looks. This is the traders destination channel where we give some sort of information on Nifty on on a daily basis. We share our levels, like the views like this. This is our studies where it may go. And there are some people who definitely trade in Nifty from this. Depending on that, wherever they land in, we try to guide them that how it is working and where it is working. Again, this is for your observation purpose. You can use it, you can observe it, and then you can use this tool to be more, like to build your own strategy, like Mr. Gyaneshwar was mentioned, and you must be having some more strategies of your own. You can do that. Okay, so this is that Telegram link, and I'm
Okay,
also
sir.
pinging you. Thank you so much. I'm also pinging you the WhatsApp number. Just WhatsApp us, and the number is 9903862980. Okay, this is our WhatsApp number. Just WhatsApp us, and as you WhatsApp us, you will be able to get more details about us, the various offerings that we have in Traders Destination Academy. Definitely, all the setup and everything, all will be with you. Great. So I'm not seeing any questions in chat. I'm not seeing any raise of hand. This means that I was clear in explaining myself. In case if you have any queries, please feel free to telegram us. My personal telegram ID is TD underscore Samrat. That is my name, Samrat Chaudhary, and TD is my company name, Traders Destination. TD @TD underscore Samrat is my ID in Telegram. You can ping us in @Algosys for any general queries as well in Telegram. And in WhatsApp, you can also reach us at this number 9903862980. Great. Wish you all a very happy learning and happy trading and a very happy weekend. It's Sunday.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.